Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to talk about how to stay fit during your pregnancy. This is one topic which I had researched so much when I was pregnant, but I could not find exactly what I was looking for. I did find a few blogs and a few videos here and there, but mostly I had to talk to many people about it just to find out if it was safe for me to exercise during pregnancy. I am from an Indian background, so in India, pregnancy is somewhat like we treat it like an illness. When I say illness, it is more like, oh, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this. You know what I mean? Like they advised to rest as much as possible. And in olden days, people would do everything and take care of their families, because it was not like they just had one kid. They had like many kids, so they had to take care of all of them even when they were pregnant. So they were very active during those days, and it's just now that we're kind of scared. In my opinion, I think it's a fear of miscarriages that has led to the fear of exercising as well. But from what all I have read and heard from doctors or midwives, it is absolutely fine to be active during your pregnancy. And in my opinion, it also helps during your pregnancy and labor as well. There is a lot of conflicting information that you hear from many people, but if you have already been active even before you were pregnant, it is completely safe to continue to be active during your pregnancy. That's what anybody would say. For people who have not been very active before, but now when you're pregnant and you know you're going to be a mom, you want to do everything right, so you want to exercise as well. I wouldn't say do not exercise. I wouldn't say just be a couch potato. No, you can exercise. You don't have to go to the gym and exercise like what like what others do, but you can always go for a walk, like 45 minutes to an hour walk every day, and a little few stretches here and there. Also, if you want pregnancy yoga, that is highly recommended for people who've not been into fitness before being pregnant, but because it is just gentle movements and stretches help you during your labor as well. So highly recommend any classes for pregnancy. This disclaimer is going to be, take an advice from your doctor, because your doctors know best. Whatever I'm telling you here is just my experience, but your doctor's word comes first. If your doctor says it is okay to exercise and lead a normal life, please do so. Do not have any fear. I was there and I did fear a lot as well, but I kind of made up my mind and said, this is what I'm going to do. And I was just praying it'll all help me through my labor, which I think it did. Your motivation should come from a few things. First thing, a healthy baby. There are a lot of researchers who say that moms who have exercised during pregnancy have babies with stronger hearts. I am not going to, do not quote me on this, but I have read a lot of researches on that, and I do believe in that as well. Exercise will also help you carry the weight gain, because irrespective of anything, you are going to gain weight. But when you exercise, you kind of still maintain your muscle tone, and it'll help you carry the extra weight that you put on, which is not bad. I'm not saying you should not put on weight. All that I'm saying is you have to retain your muscle weight. Exercise actually prepares you for birth. There are a lot of exercises that you do, like squats. It is an excellent exercise to prepare your pelvic floor for birth. And also you can have an exercise ball bouncing at home. To be very honest, I'm going to make a separate video about how I helped to turn my breech baby in the last like 38 weeks. So that'll be the video that'll be coming up next. Exercise will help you sleep better. Definitely. If you are tired during pregnancy, you can feel a little too uncomfortable to sleep. Sometimes you just don't want to sleep, or you find it very uncomfortable. But if you've exercised and you're really tired, you get a very, very good sleep, which you should get as much as you can, because once the baby is here, yeah, let's not talk about sleep after the baby arrives for at least 6 months. Exercise also helped me improve my mood and energy levels as well. Throughout, if I would not exercise, I would just feel low, sad, just to sit on the couch and not do anything. But when I went out and exercised, I would feel really, really good. So that's when I decided I have to continue exercising during my pregnancy. I can't. I was trying to exercise and make it easier for myself to, get back to my previous self after having the baby, because I didn't want to pile on a lot and then try and lose it after having the baby. I wasn't exactest on the weight gain. I to be very honest, I did not even check my weight throughout. All that I knew was I had to be active and stay active, and also not lose my muscle gain, because I was exercising for quite some time before that and I had a little muscle tone going on, so I did not want to lose that and come back to step zero. So that's where that's what motivated me to go. And also, if you go for classes which have prenatal yoga, stuff like that, you can meet a lot of new moms, which is really, really good. You need to have your mommy friends. They are the best, because they go through the same things that you go through. They have, and to be very honest, if there's somebody else who's talking to me about how to do, I wouldn't listen to them. I would be like, stop giving me advice. But if it's a mommy who's going through the same thing, or who's just gone through the same thing and she's giving me advice, I will definitely listen to it. That is why I love my mommy friends here. So, and another thing was, I did not show up until like I was 27 weeks. So I wasn't very huge, if I may say so, but so there were people who kept telling me that, oh, you're not showing, you better stop exercising, or you shouldn't be doing this, it's not good for the baby. But in my head, I knew that I was doing what was right for my baby. And I mean, everybody is different. Some people show a lot, some people do not show. So, it's just your body. It has nothing to do with your exercising or, anything of that sort. So do not worry if you are exercising, and if people are telling you that it's wrong to do so. I have read up so much about this, and I strongly believe there's nothing that will affect the baby when you're exercising. So the best exercises, I would say, is cardio. For cardio, I would go spinning. Spinning is perfect for me because I was spinning quite a lot before as well. So I pretty much do like 2 or 3 days in a week. Spinning, in my opinion, is the best one because you have control over how intense you want the workout to be for yourself. So if you don't want to go, if you're not feeling so good that day, you just want to turn it down. So just turn it down, just take it slow, as you can maintain your own pace, and that is what is important. You need to have that control when you're exercising. That is the main point here. I also used to go swimming. Swimming is another excellent one. I in fact, I bought a Sony earphones for swimming only during pregnancy because I get bored in the swimming pool. I don't know if it's just me, if it's other people as well, but I used to just plug them in and then just go swimming. It was just so relaxing as well, and then I was getting my exercise in that. So I love swimming for that. Then comes group classes. I did plenty of group classes during that time. I used to go for mum classes where it is more focused on pregnant mums, and also regular classes. I did lift as well, do body pump classes as well, but it's just that I knew my strength. I knew where I could take it heavy, where I could take it light. That is because I was doing it previously as well. New to it, I wouldn't recommend it because it will take you some time to figure out what you are comfortable with. So I wouldn't really experiment at this stage. So I worked out like 4 to 5 times a week. that is all day. And then I would also walk. Walking was my medicine. I was just walking all throughout the day. It is funny. My husband says I was maintaining office timings because he would leave at about 9 in the morning, and I would go out with him. I would leave him, drop him at the station, and then go to my gym from there. I would cycle all around. So we were living in London, so we had the Thames path where we could cycle. So because there was no traffic, I wasn't scared to cycle as well. So I would go my cycle from the station to the gym, then finish my class, then come back cycling. Keep it at home, have something or eat something, then just go out. And I would come back only when my husband came back home. So throughout the day I was very active and walking. I exercised up until I was 38 and a half weeks. So just like a week before I had my baby, I did not really stop, but I did not go for my exercise classes. I would still do the walking and all of that, but it's just the gym and the exercise classes that I did not go to. If you have any questions that you would like, I would be more than happy to answer them. Please leave them in the comments below. I will definitely answer them for you, because I know how it feels to be in that stage where you want to do it but you're really scared and you're not so sure. All the blogs and everything talk about the heart rate not going about 80% of your normal heart rate. But it is very difficult to measure, isn't it? So if you would like, you can also have a heart rate monitor, like a Polar one does one. Fitbit just counts steps. I had a Fitbit, but that was just for counting the number of steps. But Polar one I know has an HRM as wrap it around your chest, and then it shows your heart rate in the monitor, and you can kind of just have an idea of where it's going up. But that is what I wanted to try before, but by the time I got around to getting it, I had already been very comfortable with exercising, and I kind of knew my levels, so I thought it was a waste for me. But if you are a newbie and if you want to try exercising but you're not so sure, you could give that a go as well. So the puff test here that everybody talks about is when you are exercising, if there's somebody else who's talking to you, how somebody's asking you for directions, you should be able to talk to them and give them directions. So that is, if you're able to do that, then you're well below the maximum heart rate that you can go. So you're not like so you're not going to do that. You're just going to be like normal, and you're able to have a conversation. That is what is a puff test. And that works really, really well. So in your mind, when you think you're not sure if you're doing too much, you can use all that you have to think about is, okay, if somebody talks to me right now, can I give them directions? Okay, can I tell them something, and can they understand? If it feels right, that is what it is. So that is the puff test for you. So I hope you like this video, guys. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or anything that you want to ask me, I will be more than happy to help you. Please leave it in the comments below. If you're new here, please subscribe. It means a lot. So I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye, guys.